Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Belen Huang, an undergraduate of Media and Cultural Studies at Lancaster University in the UK. To those who haven't watched my videos before, I'm really glad you're watching this video today. On my channel, I help you summarize books and talks mainly from TED in a simple, concise way so that you can easily understand the most important bits of them, as well as to provide my own opinions of it that not only could help you to form your own opinions, but also to give you tips on creating a quality of life that leads to a successful, contented way of life. It's been a while since I did a summary for a TED Talk, so here it is, The Surprising Habits of Original Thinkers by Adam Grant. In his talk, he introduces us to the 3 main habits that lead to the success of those original thinkers. So stay tuned to see what those surprising yet extremely doable habits are that resulted in your success and fortune. Let's get started. Number 1, they procrastinate. Surprising, right? According to Grant's student study, those who are precrastinators, aka those who act as soon as the tasks are handed to them, are rated as less creative. While those on the other end who procrastinate the most are just about as creative as the precrastinators. Hence, Grant says, between precrastination and procrastination, there seems to be a sweet spot where we're able to be the most creative. To confirm the results of the study, Grant did another study in which subjects were assigned into 3 groups to design a business plan that would later be judged on its creativity and usefulness. The first group did the task immediately, the second group did the task 5 to 10 minutes after playing Minesweeper, and the last group were delayed from starting even more than the second group. Grant's results demonstrate that the moderate procrastinators ranked 60% higher in creativity than the other 2 cohorts. In addition to the experiment, Grant suggests that playing the game, then knowing you have a task to complete, doesn't boost your creativity. Only if you know you have a task to do and play the game first, then that the task gets into your head whilst the brain starts to create innovative ideas and think in unusual ways. Furthermore, Grant mentioned, although procrastination doesn't help with our productivity, it is a benefit for our creativity. Nonetheless, a lot of original thinkers are procrastinators. For example, Leonardo da Vinci and Martin Luther King Jr., who are quick to start but slow to finish. Additionally, in business, compared to the improvers, pioneers have 39% more chance of failure, as can be seen in the case of Facebook and Google. It is always better not to reinvent the wheel than to come up with something new. We only need to be different and better to be an original. Number 2, they have doubts. Behind their confidence and creativity, they also have doubts and fears just as we do. Albeit what is different to us is that they have different ways of managing it. That is, in terms of doubt, there is self-doubt and idea doubt. Self-doubt is self-diminishing, but idea doubt is empowering, as it motivates you to experiment more. So in a practical sense, instead of saying I'm crap, a form of self-doubt, say the ideas before are crap, an idea doubt. Added to that, surprisingly, turns out that our level of creativity is determined by the browser we use. According to Grant, Chrome and Firefox users are more creative than Safari and Internet Explorer users, while they stay in their jobs longer because they doubt the default and look for a better alternative. Originals know they could fail, but they do it anyway. And the last one of the 3, originals have a lot of bad ideas. When people are afraid to speak up, originals, in contrast, are not afraid to share their ideas with others, regardless of whether they're good or not. Originals have a lot of bad ideas, in fact, but they are not afraid to try and experiment with them. As Grant says, they are often the ones who fail the most. Overall, no different to us, originals think, fear, and feel the same as we do. But they're not afraid to voice their ideas, to try and experiment with them, to come up with new ideas and doubt their old ones. And most importantly, to take action. It is these exact qualities that make them successful. A lot of people think these top original thinkers are just born different, or they're either being blessed by God or just born lucky. Grant's talk proves them wrong. These thinkers are little or almost no different to us, as we also have the ability to do what they do. Being successful or otherwise is definitely not solely based on one's intelligence and capabilities. Taking a look at billionaires today, a lot of them are college dropouts, such as Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, and Bill Gates. Not to mention Richard Branson, who didn't even finish high school, but is now worth over $3.6 billion. It's not about whether we can do them or not. It's about whether we want to do them or not. Whether to deliberately procrastinate a little and allow the idea to marinate in our head. To be not afraid of trying and doubt our own ideas and beliefs. Despite the fear of failing, originals still try and act, while most regrets in life are not our actions, rather our inactions, as Grant suggests. Therefore, beyond coming up and voicing our ideas, the most essential step is to act. Just as what life coach and business strategist Tony Robbins says, the path to success is to take massive, determined action. To end this video, I would like to conclude with two quotes from author, businessman, and motivational speaker T. Harv Eker. Rich people are willing to act in spite of fear, and success is a learnable skill. You can learn to succeed at anything. Thank you guys for watching this video, and don't forget to comment below, share this video, turn on notifications, and subscribe to my channel. If you're interested in self-growth and success, go check out this video over here, where you will learn the qualities that separate those who succeed and those who don't, based on the research carried out by the author of Mindset, Changing the Way You Think to Fulfill Your Potential, Carol Dweck. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye bye.